I feel like the NFL has a massive Philadelphia Eagles problem. And, what I mean by that is they're such a young, developing team that is already really good. And specifically, you look at what this dude, Jaylen Carter, adds to this team. It is unbelievable. It's unreal when you sit back and watch the All-22 coaches film. And what we're going to do in this video is exactly that. So a lot of times when you go against the Philadelphia Eagles and you run these 5 or 6 men scat protections, right? You're going to see a slide side, you're going to see a man side. Now usually when you're playing the Eagles, they're going to slide the offensive line to Jaylen Carter, okay? So what I mean by that is the center is always going to rotate or slide to this player specifically, and then everywhere else you got one-on-ones, right? You got one-on-ones everywhere else because of the attention that Jaylen Carter is able to bring, right? So look at this play here as they're going to slide the offensive line to the right side directly to Jaylen Carter. Now again, right, you got a chip off the edge, you got a running back helping up the middle, but everywhere else you got one-on-ones. Look at Brandon Graham get right by the tackle for an easy sack. And again, this play does not happen without Jaylen Carter getting that double team, right? Beautiful job. And look at Jaylen Carter as well. He's going to get to the back side of that right tackle because he is a team player, right? He's going to throw his arms there. We're going to boom right around the edge. They're helping up the middle. They're chipping off the edge, right? Beautiful. This is such a good play here by Jaylen Carter. And one thing that we have to notice as well about this play is that Nakobe Dean's going to reach the point of attack. Boom. That right foot stomp or stepping in forces the center to prematurely kind of stay put. When in actuality, he should already be double teaming Jaylen Carter. What a play. In this video, we're going to break down a ton of film from this game. Eagles versus the Rams. If you guys want me to do a part 2 where we actually break down the offensive side of the ball, let me know in the comments down below. But more importantly, hit the like button. If we get over 500 likes on this video, expect a part 2 with the offensive side of the film tomorrow, a video to drop. With that being said, let's dive into the video. All right, this is hands down one of the craziest plays of the day by Jaylen Carter. And you know what? As we go through this video, you're going to notice one thing, right? None of this ends up on the stat sheet for Jaylen Carter. Like, if you look at ESPN's box score, it's not going to show up. But what is going to show up is the amount of times that he helped allow a teammate get pressure or get a sack on a quarterback. Right here, what have we noticed so far? They're going to send a double team, slide the protection his way. They're going to have a a block and release for the tight end. We're going to have a double team on Jaylen Carter there. They're going to keep the running back in the backfield. Then you're going to get one-on-ones to the outside here. So the scheme here for the defense is to send Jaylen Carter, fake like you're going to go outside, bounce back in, and then send Milton Williams back around that B gap to try to get to the quarterback. Now watch Jaylen Carter on this play. This is unbelievable. Let me take myself off the camera, off the screen here. Look at this play. So again, that left foot here, he's going to plant it into the ground. Ready? Boom, right? Plant that foot into the ground. He's going to fake go to the outside, which then forces his right guard, all of that power, all of the strength into that right leg. Now he's going to bounce back inside, throw the center to the side. Here comes Milton Williams. He's coming back around. This guard's trying to get back in front of Jaylen Carter. Now we got a free rush, free lane to the quarterback here in Milton Williams. Jaylen Carter is tremendous. This dude is a difference maker, and it doesn't make sense to me how this man slid in the draft that far. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't. This dude is a monster. This dude is not human. Look at this play, man. And he plays with this type of aggression every single time. Every single time. Listen, it is what it is. Jaylen Carter's a monster. I know a lot of these don't show up on the stat sheet, but what they do is make his teammates' life so much easier. Milton Williams, Josh Sweat, Brandon Graham, Nolan Smith, Nakobe Dean. So many 5 sacks in this game. In all of them. Because Jaylen Carter able to draw extra attention in that backfield from the offensive line. Man. I don't get it. I really don't. All right, here we go again. Now, this is a little bit different because this is basically 2 seconds before halftime. We're going to send 3 up front here with Nolan Smith, Jaylen Carter, right? Josh Sweat. right? What we're going to notice is they're going to, again, slide the protection to Jaylen Carter. Because Zach Bond is playing so close to that line of scrimmage, the guard here is going to just play it safe and stay put. And then you get one-on-ones to the outsides with Josh Sweat and Nolan Smith to the outside. I mean, this is, again, beautiful. The attention that Jaylen Carter is able to bring even on a Hail Mary before halftime is insane. Look at this. So, again, he's barely going to rush. He's drawing basically 4 guys in here just to guard him, leaving a one-on-one to the outside, and Sweat's able to, basically just get an easy sack right before halftime because of the one-on-ones Jaylen Carter is able to bring. This guy is different. This guy is a monster, and he's only going to get better from here. Man, he's already seeing double teams. It doesn't even really make sense to me. I love it. I love it, bro. You tell me, Jaylen Carter, right? Being able to draft him where they did, falling that far into the draft, and now he's being double teamed every single play. Man, you're talking about a future Aaron Donald. Now listen, I know that's a big wish, but man, I'm starting to see some really big things at Jaylen Carter. Before we get any further into this video, guys, do me a massive favor. Hit the like button if you want the part 2 with the offensive film to drop, but more importantly, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and we will be covering the Eagles throughout the entirety of the season, which means offensive, defensive, individual player breakdown for almost every single game. We got you guys covered. Join the family, and if 2, 3, 4 weeks go by and you're like, you know what, I don't really like the film, I don't really want the film, you guys can easily just unsubscribe. It's not that big of a deal, but man, I promise you, you guys are gonna love it. So join the family. Let's get right back into some more film. All right, here's another big time play. Now we're going to notice a bunch of these guys are actually going to drop back into coverage. We're going to send these 3 guys up front and then a blitzing linebacker into Kobe Dean. What we're going to see from the offensive line is basically almost a full slide with all these guys rotating towards Jaylen Carter's side. And then we're going to see a one-on-one right here with Nolan Smith in the edge. And then the running back is going to pick up on the man side, that B gap, where Nakobe Dean's going to fly through. Again, a lot of attention rotating to that right side, not only because Jaylen Carter is there, but also they think this guy's going to come off the edge. He actually drops back into a coverage, kind of really throws a wrench into the plans of this offensive line here. So watch, boom, he drops them back, drops back Zach Bond, and now we got 4 offensive linemen versus 2 guys here, and then you got a one-on-one to the right side, the man side. Nakobe Dean blows up the running back and then gets the sack as well. I mean, man, this team is relentless. They're very well coached, and the schematics of this defense is beautiful. Love it. Let's go. Whenever you can get this right here, 4 offensive linemen on 2 guys, and then one-on-ones to the right side. I mean, I don't care who's rushing the quarterback. I'll take that every single day of the week. And Nakobe Dean, man, he's been starting to really catch my eye. He's been developing so quickly. And you talk about Nakobe Dean, Cooper DeJean, Quinyon Mitchell, Jaylen Carter, Jordan Davis. This team, this defense is going to be scary for a very, very long time. I'm telling you right now. I cannot wait to see them develop even further. All right, here we go again. Right, we got this 5-man scat protection. I think the running back stays in for a little bit as well. But again, what do we think is going to happen? Center over to the right is going to rotate, slide over to the right side. Again, but you're going to get one-on-one to the top side, to the bottom side. Everyone's getting one-on-ones. And again, think about it, guys. None of this shows up on the stat sheet. But Jaylen Carter's presence alone allows his teammates just to get these unbelievable opportunities to rush the quarterback. So, man, they must be so thankful to have Jaylen Carter on this team. Shout out to Brandon Graham, by the way. I believe he is out for the season, if I saw that correctly. Prayers to him and his family. Hopefully he can recover quicker than not, right? So here we go again. Center to the right. Boom. Slide instantly here for the defense. And again, what do we notice? One-on-ones, quite frankly, everywhere outside of Jaylen Carter and Milton Williams. Look at him dominate, man. Look at Milton Williams. I want to give him a ton of credit. Had 2 big sacks, but again, it doesn't happen without Jaylen Carter. Demoralizes that guard, throws the quarterback down. Absolutely obsessed with the way this front line plays here for the Eagles. And you know what I've kind of noticed is we're actually getting kind of deep into the video already, I'm going to probably do a part 2 and a part 3 for the Eagles. Let me know if you guys want to see it, but I want to break down the secondary. I want to break down the offense. So let me know what you guys want to see next. Whether you want to see the secondary, Quinion and Cooper DeJean and those guys, or you guys want to see the offense next. Man, I could watch this all day though. Look at them. Double team right away. Throws him off to the side instantly. Hey, he's different. Alright, real quickly, before we deep dive back into the video, go check out Underdog. They're going crazy right now. The amount of opportunities you have to win money is insane. Not only are they giving 31% profit boosts, but they also have fun games like higher, lower. They have drafts that you can play, fantasy drafts, right? But man, they have some of the best opportunities and make football so much more fun to watch. Like, let's put in something, right? We got Jordan Mason over 83 yards. So let's look at the Washington Commanders here. Let's see what they got going on for Jayden Daniels. And let's go Jayden Daniels over, 229 passing yards. I think he's going to eat up the Ravens defense passing the ball wise. Let's lock that in. And if we just wanted to do that, we can throw, just say 10 to win 30. But you can go up to 5 picks, win up to 100 times your money, and just load up, man. I mean, they're giving you so many opportunities. And get this. Not only if you sign up using my promo code, link in the description, they're going to match your first deposit up to 50%. So if you put in $1,000, they're going to give you $500 free. But also, on top of that, when you sign up, they're going to give you a free square. Now, basically what that means is the first play you're going to get is, for example, Jayden Daniels over half a yard. Guys, the freest money you'll ever win in your life. This is so much fun. You don't have to just bet on the Commanders. You can do MLB, you can do WNBA, NHL, MMA, tennis, NBA is coming soon, right? They have so many things to pick from. And look at this. If we just want to look at DK Metcalf, you can go over targets, first quarter receiving yards, first touchdown score of the game with 4.54 times your money, right? That would turn it into 10 for 313. Guys, this is so much fun. Go check it out, and let's get back to the video. All right, here's one more play that I want to show you before we end this video. Kind of a little bit of a sneak peek to what part 2 or part 3 is going to be when we break down the secondary. We're going to have press man coverage here. Cooper DeJean versus one of the best route runners in football for what seems to be the past 5, 6, 7 years in Cooper Cup. The battle of Coopers, I guess you could say. But we're going to get like a quick little stagger at the top, and then boom, quick out here by Cooper Cup. Watch Cooper DeJean on this play. I mean, he is hip to hip the entire time. So here we go, going to get a little bit of pre-snap motion. We can tell from that right away. This is man-to-man coverage. We love the matchup here for Matthew Stafford because in his head, the way we're looking at it is we got 2 deep safeties, right? So you probably don't want to take any 50-50 balls unless this guy comes up and drops into like a mid-read or something like that. But since we have a man-to-man coverage with a rookie corner versus our veteran, one of the best route runners in football, we love that matchup. This kind of turns into a yes-no read. I want to get that football to my elite wide receiver quickly here. So he's going to roll out to his side. Look at Cooper DeJean, right? Still within that 5-yard window, making some contact, but that is allowed. Throws it, and look at him, right? Makes a play on the football, gets into the catch radius, and makes sure that football cannot be caught by Cooper DeJean. Basically runs the route for him. Unbelievable job, and that is how you guard a guy like Cooper Kupp. Cooper DeJean had a bunch of crazy plays in this game. We're going to break them all down into part 2 or part 3. Like I said, comment down below, do you want the offense or the secondary part 2? Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, turn on post notifications, guys, and get ready because we're going to be covering the Eagles for the rest of the season. I cannot wait to dive into some more film. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.